Life with me, Gina Marie. We're going to make some big meatballs with our meatloaf mix of pork and beef, some tomato paste, and 1 egg room temperature. Some Italian bread, it could be kind of old, it could be kind of new, it don't matter. We're going to cut it up and throw it in the food processor and make our own breadcrumbs. Just get that bread in there, maybe 3-4 slices, a little onion powder, a little garlic powder. Yeah, some dried parsley and Italian seasoning, any kind you want, some salt, some pepper, a little Romano, and a little Parmesan, whatever I have on hand in the refrigerator at the time. Yeah, the homemade breadcrumbs is the secret to the big, fluffy inside meatball, caramelized outside meatball that my husband and friends love so much. So, we're going to get this blender to work here. Let's try to pulse. There we go. This is a little food processor I have and I make my breadcrumbs with. And they're lovely, fluffy. They don't have to be dried. I'm going to chop up some garlic and probably a half of onion because we know Michael doesn't like too much onion. So I got my breadcrumbs sitting there aside and I'm going to very carefully and finely chop 1/2 of this Spanish onion. I like the Spanish onion, it's a little sweeter. And we also like a lot of garlic too, so we got that standing by to chop. Get that all aside. There's the garlic. Let's get it kind of finely chopped here as much as we can. Chop, chop, chop. There you go. I'm going to break that room temperature egg into a little bowl that I can pour about 1/4 cup of milk, room temperature milk, and room temperature tomato paste, about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Get that ready because we're going to add it to this meat, onion, garlic, salt, pepper, and breadcrumb mixture. Pour it on in there and use a fork. Please don't over mix your meat. I use a fork and go very slowly. Well, in this video, we have to speed it up or maybe you'd lose interest. I don't know. But anyway, there it is. Well, we need to mix it a little bit more. And I'm going to add a little bit of more oregano to it. I like to smell it. You could smell what the meatball is going to be like. And of course, when I mix my meatballs, we put a raisin in the center of these big meatballs. It just gives a little extra surprise of sweetness in the middle that our family loves. These are kind of big. I don't know how big. Big as my hand holds, but I try to get them uniform. And out of a pound, I really only get 5 or 6 big meatballs. Stuffing my raisin, one only in each meatball, covering it up good. I'm going to lay them in a sprayed with olive oil spray little cookie pan. Yum. After about an hour and 15 minutes of turning in the oven at about 400 degrees. Some say 375, depends on your oven. And you can also fry them in the pan if you want and then bake them. But I like to just bake them and then put the sauce over and serve it with some kind of pasta or alone. They're so yummy. They're very crispy on the outside and soft and tender on the inside. Strive to be happy.